3 reps done, 3 to go. Oh God, I think I overcooked it. So hello guys, welcome back to episode 3 of the Jog Squad. It's been a long time since we last did some workouts together. I don't know,
Long
can you remember how long? Any guesses as to how long it's been?
It was January, wasn't it? 5 months?
Earlier than that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the last time we made a video was on the 8th of December 2021, so that's 6 months.
No way.
And 191 days has passed since then, so yeah, it's been a long time.
That's what happens when we're training for marathons, get injuries and ultras and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say we were all really busy at the time, so we just haven't been able to line up the schedules, but finally this week has sort of freed up for all of us and we've managed to jump back in to episode 3 of the Jog Squad. But I'll quickly go over how episode 1 and 2 went. I've got it written down here so I don't forget. Part 1 was Ben's turn and he set a workout of 800, 600, 400, 300 and 200 meter reps, with the reps getting increasing every single distance. So it was 1 by 800, 2 by 600, 3 by 400, 4 by 300 and 5 by 200. I remember it being a pretty brutal speed focused workout. And then Andy's part 2 was quite a similar workout as well, with 600, 400 and 200 reps, but with 4 sets of those. So yeah, today's my turn to inflict my punishment, if you like. I know you guys have been a little bit wary of me setting my workout. Obviously coming from the marathon, you thought it was going to be maybe a really big meaty workout, but now I'm actually moving more towards the track season. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter workout, more focused on speed. So you ready for it?
Oh, I'd love to say I can't wait, but that is a complete lie. Just hit us with it.
Let's go for it. So the workout is the classic 6 by a kilometre. That's it.
Oh man.
Nothing.
Really?
I don't mind that.
Nothing special. It's the classic, my go-to workout. I did this all the time when I was sort of looking at improving my 5k times from around that 20-minute mark up to about the 18-minute mark. But I have put a little bit of a twist on today's workout if you want to inflict it.
That simple. I knew it.
So yeah, the traditional 6 by a kilometre is usually at around your 5k pace, but I thought we'd make it a little bit different today. So the first 2 reps in the workout are going to be at marathon pace, and then the second 2 reps at 10k pace, and the last 2 are going to be at 3k pace if you're up for it.
Oh,
So it gets
wow.
progressively quicker.
You're a good man. I knew I liked you from the very moment I met you.
But you get to start.
Be a stinger.
You get to start at that marathon effort, so it should feel nice and comfortable, and then as the session progresses it will get harder and harder, hopefully.
I like it because actually, as I said to you before we started talking, I'm an old man and no getting away. I'm preparing for a 100-kilometre ultra marathon, and like the speed in the legs is the usual thing that blows my legs up. So that sounds like a much kinder session for me and something I can work into. So I like it. Thank you.
Good, no worries. One final thing, the rests are 1 minute 30 throughout, so the rests don't change, just the pace increases every 2 reps. And then this is an optional add-on. For me, I'm going to be adding this at the end. It's 4 by 200 meters at 800 meter pace. Now the reason behind that is just a nice little finisher to get my legs personally ready for the track season, those 3k races. I'm even going to be doing a 1500 meter race in a few weeks, so I'm keen to get that leg turnover going, and I just find it a really good way to finish this workout. How do you feel about that?
I'll do them begrudgingly. I think is the best way to put it. I think the thought of doing kilometre reps at 3k pace is horrific, because I already know what paces I'm going to do the marathon at, the 10k. 3k is just going to be tough. To then kick into 200 to 800 meter pace, you know, I'll be spent by that point, but I'll give it my best.
Well guys, best of luck with the workout. Hope you enjoy it. Any questions, then just drop me a message. I look forward to seeing how you get on.
Yeah, me too.
We'll give it a good go, mate. We'll give it a good go.
So today's session is the classic kilometre repeats. I'd say these are the single most session and the most effective, if you like, for improving your 5k speed. when I first started taking my running a bit more seriously and I was looking to improve my 5k time, 6 by a kilometre was my go-to workout. So today I thought I would come up with a little bit of a different way to make it a little bit more interesting. So the pace is going to be progressive today, starting at marathon pace, finishing all the way down at 3k pace, and then with those optional 200 metre reps at 800 metre pace. Should be a good one. But yeah, the more traditional workout for 6 by a kilometre is to try and hit around 5k pace or effort. And when I do this session, the average for the rep is usually around the pace that I can maintain for a 5k. So what I haven't told Andy and Ben is this workout, I just completely made it up on the spot. I've done 6 by a kilometre probably about, I don't know, at least 50 times. Like I said, it's a really good bang for buck session. I used to do this pretty much every week without fail when I lived in Sweden. But yeah, I've never done it with the pace sort of progressing through the gears. I can't lie, I'm dreading the last 2 reps at 3k pace. I'm really going to have to go for it if I'm going to hit around that 250, 255 per kilometre. But then again, starting at marathon pace should be quite comfortable. But yeah, just heading down to my local training grounds, which is just a flat strip about 4 kilometres from the house. It's all shaded, so yeah, it should protect me from some of the heat today, and then we'll get started. It is a warm one today, so I just arrived down at my local training ground. It starts just over here, and it's a nice road, flat kilometre. I think it goes for about 2 miles if you need to. So I do a lot of my sessions down here. Today I'm going to be running in the ASICS Metaspeed Sky Plus. I'm fortunate at the moment that I'm testing both the Sky Plus and the Edge Plus. Expect a sort of comparison video coming soon. But yeah, they should be good for this sort of efforts. The paces that I'm going to be aiming to hit for the marathon efforts is 3:25 per kilometre. I put all the mile conversions on screen. The 10k reps I'm going to aim for around 3:05, and then those 3k reps hopefully get them around 3 minutes, if not a little bit quicker today. But yeah, totally honest with you and transparent. Yesterday was a 30 kilometre double run day and a gym session. So on the warm up this morning, my legs were feeling a bit trashy, to be honest. So we'll see if the pace isn't there today. I'll dial into effort. And yeah, that would be my advice for any type of workout. Is if you're not feeling it on the day, don't feel that you have to hit the pace every single workout. It's much more about effort, getting that heart rate into the right zones. So yeah, we'll see how we get on today, but not feeling like amazing today, probably at around 60-65% recovered. So we'll see how we get on, but nonetheless, let's get into this workout. Right, so here we go. Ditch the hat as well. It's far too warm for that. Only make me really sweaty. So yeah, when I press the watch, it's 6 by a kilometre. It's all programmed in, so there's no turning back. And today's recoveries are 1 minute 30 between each reps. And I personally prefer those standing recoveries, but you can jog them. Just make sure that you're ready to go for the next rep. So yeah, here we go. Just going to press lap, which starts the workout. Get it on the right settings here. Right, before I get run over. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Kilometre number 1. Marathon pace. So nice and controlled. Rep number 1 done. I think that was around 3:28 per kilometre. Yeah, nice and comfortable, controlled. I was just trying to think of an analogy. If I was a car with 5 gears, that would probably be around gear 3. And then when I move up to 10k pace, that'll be gear 4. and then those last 2 reps at 3k pace will be in 5th gear, max effort. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. It's going to be a hot one today, but yeah, no complaining. Let's get it done. First rep done, 5 to go. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Morning. Rep 2, 328. Let's keep this going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Right, here we go, 10k pace. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 303, a little bit hot, might pay for that one. It's gonna get tough now. 3 reps done, 3 to go. Oh God, I think I overcooked it. Oh well, try and hang on now. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. 305. Right, 2 more reps. Not sure how much filming I'll be able to do on these 3k efforts. I'll do my best. Come on. I've actually made the conscious decision. Camera's going in the back pocket. I need to give everything for these last 2 reps, so I won't film them, but I'll let you know how I get on in just a second. Whew. There we go, session banked. Those last 2 reps were really difficult. I think the first rep was around 253, and then the second rep about 256. Was really hanging on towards the end there. Fell over, well, keeled over at the end, laid on the grass. It's got a nice itchy back now. But yeah, that's the session done, the main bulk. Now I've got 4 by 200 meters at sort of 800 meter pace. Just to finish the session off, they're basically just strides. I'm going to do them on the road here. The idea is you sort of pick up the pace gradually, hit max pace for around 2 or 3 strides, and then just ease back down to finish the stride. And I find these really good to add at the end of the session because they just help not only loosen you up after a hard effort, but they're also good for sort of working on biomechanics, form. So I really focus on keeping my arms driving forward, my knee lift nice and high, same with my heel lifts, try and keep it nice and even. So it's less about how fast I can go for these 200 reps, more about focusing on form when running at top speed. So yeah, got those to do, then a 4k warm down, and we're done. There we go, 200s are finished. Annoyingly, I didn't start the watch on the first rep, so I only recorded 3, but yeah, at around 245 per kilometre pace, so a little bit faster than the fastest reps there in the kilometres. Yeah, really good session despite not feeling amazing on the warm-up. After I did those marathon reps, the legs sort of warmed up, and according to my watch, I scored 106% in running performance. So that means, yeah, it was a very good session according to my watch. And I was just having a glance through some of the stats, and I recorded a new high heart rate of 188 on that last rep. Previous record was 187 in a 5k race. So yeah, it just goes to show how hard I had to work on those last few reps to hit that 3k pace. But I'm glad I got it done. We'll go over how the session went in a little bit more detail when we catch up with the boys on FaceTime. So I am back from my session. Looks like you've just finished yours, Ben. Would you like to share how yours went down at the track?
Yes, I will be very brief because I literally just finished. It went very wrong. What I realised is you can't gauge effort and heat together. So I was aiming for 4 minutes for 2, 3:45 for 2, and 3:30, but I was just consistently under that, which made the next one worse, and then the next one worse, and then I thought I had to push harder, and then the last one was just hell on earth. How about you guys?
Andy, how did you find it?
Yeah, not too bad. The first two I found like super easy. I was quite lucky. I was testing out the Alpha Fly 2s, so they just made marathon pace feel ridiculously cruisy. But it was super warm, and I hit the 10K paces. So I did 3:43, 3:43 for the marathon paces, and then I hit 3:20 and 3:23 for the 10Ks, and I just dreaded the last two. I got way too cocky way too soon, and those last two were tough, but 3:17 and 3:12, so happy with that.
Well done.
The last two were an absolute killer.
Yeah, they really were. Yeah, mine was the same. The marathon pace efforts felt, nice and cruisy. It was a good little start to the session. And then I picked it up for the 10K, which, they felt all right. And then as soon as I hit the 3K sort of pace stuff towards the end, it was really tough. I think the last rep was slightly slower than rep number 5. So that shows that I was building some lactic acid in the legs. But I was glad to get it done, and I was absolutely spent.
And did you run Kipchoge marathon pace? You must have done, I reckon.
No, I didn't. 2:53 was the fastest kilometre. So
you're a fast boy, so that just goes to show how ridiculous Kipchoge is.
Exactly, yeah. But I was absolutely finished by the end of it. My warm down home, I was just basically crawling. I had 4 kilometres to run to get home, and I was completely finished by the time I got back.
Did you do the 200s? Did you do the 200s as well?
Yeah, I did the 200s. More as just like strides at the end, just to finish me off. I think that's probably why I struggled so much on the warm down to get home. It's because it just basically completely drains you, doesn't it? That really finishes you off.
Yeah, when you hit that last kilometre and you think, oh man, I've got to do some 200s. I had to do the 200s going home uphill. So I had to completely disregard all pace and just basically do a 200-metre effort. But do you know what? It was funny because the first couple were quite tough, but then my body got used to it and I was all right. I was like, this is okay. This is okay. So yeah, it was a good little spicy thing to add on to the end of it.
Yeah. And how did you find like the workout sort of progressing in pace rather than it being all the same pace throughout?
It was a bit of a false sense of security that first couple. Like I felt this, I thought to myself, I know what's coming, but these first two feel really good. And then, as I said, literally after the first 10K one, it was like this got real very quickly. This got very real. And normally I do kilometer repeats much more controlled than this, so probably like 3 to 5 seconds slower. I do them around half marathon pace usually. So this was like basically 4 kilometer reps faster than I usually do them.
I've got nothing more to add because I feel like I'm going to die right now. But yes, you're absolutely right. I didn't do the 200-meter reps because I'm claiming old man, like being like 10 years clear of both of you. I'm like, my legs not taking it. So, but interestingly, that's what my video is about this week is, as I say, adding safe speed. So I'm glad you've done the strides and 200-meter reps. So I can talk about that too.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for having a go at my workout. I hope you sort of enjoyed it. I tried to make it a little bit different to the usual sort of 6x K that we're probably all used to doing. But yeah, if you want to go check out Andy and Ben's videos, they came out today as well on the Wednesday, so go check them out. I think we'll all link each other's videos in the description like we did on the previous videos. And yeah, go and check out maybe episode 1 and 2 because I reckon quite a lot of people watching episode 3 never got to see the first 2 parts because it was on us 6-7 months ago now. It was a long time, but yeah, it's good fun doing that again. We'll have to plan some more stuff together, and all the best for the rest of your days, and have a good one.
Yeah, let's get some more on board. Let's get more jog squadders on board. Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
more
we're recruited.
Absolutely love it. So yeah, let's get some more done.
It was a pleasure. See you again soon, guys.
Take care, mate.
Boys.
Good night.